This is a short message to say welcome to new students to Abertay University and also welcome back to our existing students. We've had some fantastic news for the university, absolutely terrific. We are now the top modern university in Scotland according to the National Student Survey. This is, our students have told us that we are the best in Scotland for a whole variety of teaching and learning areas. There's some additional good news for us. We have gone up in every league table that we are registered in. And additionally, possibly the best news we've had for a long time is that we are one of only 6 universities in the entire UK to be shortlisted for the Times Higher Education University of the Year. That is the sort of Oscars of university awards, so that's absolutely brilliant news. We don't want to rest on our laurels. We want to make this an even better year for you, our students at Abertay, and we'll do this in several ways. We'll continue to deliver excellent teaching. We are investing heavily in a revamp of our laboratories, and there's a lot of building activity in the university. And then we are developing in time for just after the start of the first term, some brand new purpose-built learning spaces for collaborative learning, interactive learning, flexible learning.
One of the really exciting things we're doing this year is replacing the Student Partnership Agreement with a new Abertay Student Charter. The reasons we did this were because we felt that it wasn't a particularly student-facing document and didn't reflect the priorities of the student leadership team for that year. So the new charter will definitely reflect the work that we are doing on behalf of the students who elected us at the time. It will also be delivered in partnership with the university to make sure that we can have the biggest impact possible. Some of the things that we'll be focusing on this year will be student support. Our Safe Taxi scheme has been incredibly well received, and we want to work with the university to make sure that we can do all we can to make sure that students are safe at all times. We also want to do what we can working with the university to make sure that students who face more barriers to participation can actually engage properly, and students who have difficulties with their learning are given every opportunity that they can to get the best out of their education. The next section of the charter is around student engagement. The biggest focus of this will be around attendance when it comes to working with the university, but also around how the university and ourselves can work better to engage people in extracurricular activities such as societies and sports. So we'll be looking to university to see what support they can offer when it comes to these kind of areas. Lastly, student space takes up the third part of the charter, and what that means is that we'll be a conduit to working with the university when it comes to all the exciting space projects that they're doing and pushing them and working with them to make sure that they're really what students want and what students need in terms of facilities, such as collaborative social learning spaces, which are really exciting, and we'll also be working with the Student Centre to ensure that the events there are really what students want. Finally, this will all only work if you get involved and you have your voice heard. So please become a class rep, volunteer to help, join a society, join a sports club, and make sure that you're getting the most out of your time here at Abertay so that your experience can be truly unique.
You've come to university for several reasons. One of those might be that you want to make yourself more employable. We'll help you with that. But what you do need to remember is that employability is not the same as getting a job or even having a career. It's much more than that. We will teach you skills. But what you really need to develop is the correct attitude towards your studies, towards life in general. We'll help you in this. We will provide excellent teaching opportunities for you. Do need to caution you and remind you, in terms of your expectations, university is meant to be a hard place, a difficult place. You're here to learn difficult things, difficult concepts. You're here to challenge. When you leave here, that is what will make you more employable. What we will give you is those excellent learning opportunities and so on, but what we want from you is engagement. Engagement with your studies starts with attendance. I'd urge you to attend. There's a strong positive correlation between achievement and attendance, but it's more important to engage, not just with your lectures and seminars and so on, but with your work as well. So I urge you to do that. The other thing I'd like you to do is to tell us where we can improve. These are exciting times for Abertay. We want them to be more exciting and we need your input. So use the channels, whether it's university channels or student association channels, to tell us where we need to improve. Lastly, and this is possibly from my perspective, as the Deputy Vice-Chancellor academic, the most important thing, develop a curiosity imperative. Look for constant improvement in yourself. Thank you and good luck.